This isn't something you'd normally see in a regular football game. That's why there are some rules you are unaware of. There are always a bunch of weird, obscure rules that you haven't come across, no matter how well versed you are in football. If you are not a football referee, it is understandable if you are unfamiliar with these regulations. 10 such guidelines that you've probably never heard of are provided below. Hello and welcome to Goalside. In today's video, we will talk about 10 rules in a football game you didn't know about. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. So without wasting any time, let's dive right into the video. 10. No offside rule during corner kicks, throw-ins and goal kicks. It is not an offence to be onside if a player gets the ball directly from a goal kick. You can throw the ball in, take a corner, or take a free kick. The first one doesn't require much elaboration because it's so simple. However, under these rules, the defensive players are not allowed inside the penalty area for a goal kick, giving the attacking team a chance to break through and score. 9. Minimum 7 players for a team on the pitch. A team needs to have 7 players on the pitch before the game can begin or be resumed. This means that during the course of a single match, a team's on-field players can receive a total of no more than 4 red cards. If there were a 5th, play would be called, because there wouldn't be enough players for either team to continue. 8. Equal number of players during a penalty shootout. During penalty shootouts, each team must have an equal number of players available to take penalties. As an example, if a match between Team A and Team B ends in a tie and goes to penalties, and a player from Team A was sent off during the match, then only 10 players from Team B will be available for the shootout. This occurred at the 2006 FIFA World Cup final, one of the most important games in the history of football. Indeed, that is the case. The only reason that game is remembered is because of one play, Zinedine Zidane's infamous headbutt on Italy's Marco Materazzi. Materazzi, an Italian central defender and future player-manager of Chennai FC, headbutted Zidane in the chest after the Frenchman was verbally abused by the Italian. Of course, Zidane was sent off, and now we're down to the penalty kick round. Since France only fielded 10 men, Italy had to leave out one of their own from the penalty shootout, Gennaro Gattuso, who played in every minute of the game and took the bench. 7. You cannot be offside in your own half. The offside rule begs the question, why? Its purpose is to prevent the attacking team from parking one of its players too close to the goal of the defensive team. There would be no defense splitting through balls, perfect crosses, or timed runs without the offside rule, so the game might as well be called airball instead of football. Where would be the amusement in that? The team is closer to the goal than both the ball and the second-to-last defender would not undermine the offside rule's intended function. This, of course, only applies if the receiver is still inside the half field when the pass is made. 6. Only goalkeepers are allowed to wear tracksuit bottoms. In the same vein, this is simple and requires no elaboration. If you think it would be ridiculous for one player on the field to be wearing a tracksuit whilst everyone else is in shorts, I can't say I blame you. You also can't talk about goalkeepers wearing tracksuit bottoms without mentioning René Higuita, the former goalkeeper for the Colombian national team who was known as El Loco. His scorpion kick save against England in a friendly is legendary, and so is the bottom of his tracksuit, in a pair of track pants no less. 5th, dismissal can occur before the game has even begun. This rule came into effect relatively recently, in fact in 2016, with the intention of preventing any infractions, such as a fight breaking out between players in the tunnel before the game begins. This is outlined in Law 3, the players of FA laws of the game. This is probably common knowledge, but let's examine the specifics of the rule anyway. A player is ineligible to play in the match if in any capacity after being sent off before the team list has been submitted to the referee, but if the team has any reserves, they can send someone in from there. If a player on the team list submitted to the referee gets sent off before the game starts, the referee will allow a player from the bench to replace him in the starting lineup. Even if the player who was sent off is not in the starting lineup, the team still has to play the match with fewer players available for substitution, though the team's ability to make substitutions remains unchanged. 4. Keeper can only hold the ball for 6 seconds. The maximum amount of time a goalkeeper is allowed to keep possession of the ball is 6 seconds, per FIFA regulations. Therefore, once they have the ball in their possession, whether through a shot, a cross, or any other method of distribution, they have 6 seconds to demonstrate that he is not holding on to it by putting it out of his reach in some way. After 6 seconds, the keeper can simply bounce the ball instead of passing or getting rid of it. The goalkeeper only needs to demonstrate that the ball escaped from his or her grasp. This rule is not strictly enforced, but in the event that the goalkeeper does hold the ball for an extended period of time, and the referee notices it, the opposing team will be awarded an indirect free kick against the team of the goalkeeper. 3. Attacker must not be near the defensive wall in free kicks. At no point during a free kick should any attacking player get closer than 1 meter to the wall set up by the defending team. When an offensive player is on or near the wall, the keeper has less to worry about and the free kick taker has a better chance of scoring. This is why the rule was implemented. This completely undermines the defensive wall's primary function, which is to shield the goal. The International Football Association Board, IFAB, which governs and develops the laws, had this to say about attackers standing very close to or in the defensive wall at a free kick. Attackers standing very close to or in the defensive wall at a free kick often cause management problems and waste time. Having attackers in the wall serves no tactical purpose and can be detrimental to the game overall. 2. When a penalty is called, the kicker is out of bounds until another player makes contact with the ball. If the ball is not touched by another player before the penalty kick taker tries to score on the ball after it has been kicked into the post and rebounds, the penalty kick taker will not be able to score on the ball. The ball must either be touched by one of his teammates or by the goalkeeper. The penalty kick taker can then attempt a rebound goal. 1. Direct free kick into a team's own goal will not be considered as a goal. This one is easy to solve. In the event of a direct free kick being kicked into one's own net, the offending team is awarded a corner kick. However, if the goalkeeper or any other player touched the ball before it crossed the goal line, a goal will be given to the offensive team. What do you think about these? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon with the next video. Thank you so much for watching.